All right, now let's show our private group, the one that we've just created in the previous video. Okay, so first let's create a method to return the private groups. So we're going to go in the group provider, and then let's come down here, and then let's create that method. Okay, so here let's say get all private group. It's a private groups. Let's say private groups that contains the user, or let's say our user ID. Okay, our user ID. Let's see if Copilot will create that. Okay, yeah, that looks more like it. Let's click tab. So let's just go through it. So this is going to return the list of group model. Okay, and then create private groups, and then it's going to send our UID as a parameter. And then here, so we it's using a query snapshot, yeah, which is also fine. And then it's getting inside the groups, and then where members UID contains our UID, and then where is private group is equals to true. Okay, so this is correct, but now this is a future. Okay, we want to get a stream, not a future, because the future we will read it once. Why we want to get a stream? Because even here you can see that we have a stream. Whenever someone sends a message, if we are here, it updates here. Okay, so even here we want a stream, not a future. Okay, so maybe let's, if it won't create it, we'll create it ourselves. Let's remove this, and then here let's say get a stream. Okay, a stream of all private group chats. Let's see if it will create that. All right, now it's changed to that. Okay, now I think we just need to create our own, because we don't want a query snapshot, we want a list of group model. So what we're going to do is here, let's put a list. Let's just update its code, and then here we want to get a list of group model. Okay, now here on the return type, so private group stream, that's what it has named it. Let's remove all this, or maybe up to here. Okay, let's remove up to here, and then here we're going to get okay, it's the same thing that it's doing, so let's just go back. So here it's true, we're going to get where, but this, let's have a constant dot what is it called, members UIDs. Okay, array contains our ID, and then also this one, let's use a constant dot private. Is it, yeah, private, that's how we name it. Or did we say is private? Let's see. So I'm not sure if we are saving as private or is private. So for that, we need to go back to the provider, and then see where we are creating a group. Here we need to go to the group model, and then what did we name it? It's okay, yeah, is private. Okay, and then we are going to check is private and the members UID. Okay, that's it. So now here this is correct, and then here where it's a constant dot is private dot where it is equals to true, then we know it's a private group. Okay, now after we get the snapshot here, we don't end here. Okay, we say dot. Okay, Copilot looks like it knows what it's doing. Okay, but we don't want to do that. We want to say dot async map, like that, and then let's come here and then create that. Okay, so first we're going to create a list of group model, the same thing Copilot is doing, like that. And then after that, we're going to check in each document and then add that group to the list. So okay, exactly what it is doing. Then let's close it out, because it's open it up without closing here. Also, let's close it out. Then here in the for loop, we are going to add each member to that group that we have created. Okay, groups dot add that group that. Okay, so once we have done that, in the end we are going to return this group list model. Okay, so after this for loop here we're just going to return that groups. Okay, I hope this is clear. So we are getting inside the groups, but only the groups where we are in the members UID, our ID is there, and then also only the groups that are private. Okay, we are getting inside, and then we are going to get these groups which has got these like members UID and private. If this matches in each of that group, we are going to add them in this group list, and then we are going just to return that. Okay, so this is a stream to get the private group. Let's also do the one for the public while we are here. Okay, so get a stream of all public groups. This one is not going to be a check. Okay, the only check is to check that if it's public or private. Okay, so let's click tab. So let's go through this, but here it doesn't even have to check. Okay, yeah, for the public groups, we don't even have members UID. We don't even need to be a member. Okay, if it's public, once we come here we should see all the public groups. Okay, so here let's remove this. We just have to check that if it's not private. That's all that we need to do. Okay, and then we're going to return all those groups. Okay, so this is for getting the public, and this is for getting the private. Now the next thing to do is to go in the private screen and display that. So let's go on private group screen here. So here we just need to remove this scaffold, and then let's return a safe area. All right, and then inside this safe area, what we're going to do is return a column, and then this column is going to have children, and then the first child, you know that it's our Cappuccino search field. Okay, so let's write that down. Cappuccino what's that? Cappuccino search text field. All right, and then here we're going to have unchanged, which is that we're going to do what is required to do later on. Okay, so we have that Cappuccino search field, and then let's wrap it in the padding. Okay, and then after this Cappuccino search field, we need to have a stream builder now. Okay, so stream builder, let's see if Copilot can do this quickly. Stream builder for private groups. Okay, let's see if Copilot will just quickly do this. All right, so there it is. Let's click tab. Okay, this is not like what we want. Maybe let me just remove it. Let me start creating, and then Copilot will go along. Okay, so first let's just write stream builder. Stream builder, and then this stream builder, I want to return the user the list of group model. Okay, list, this is going to be group model. Now from here Copilot will know what I want. Okay, so for the builder, let's do it like that, and then also up here let's initialize our UID. Final UID is equals to context.read authentication provider.uid. Let's just import all of these. So here we just need to put a now check. This is called user model, like that. And then now here, first of all, let's get the stream. This stream is going to come from context context.read group provider. Let's import that. And then get private groups. Okay, why are we getting an error? Let's see, what did we name it? Get private group stream. Let's copy it, come back here and paste it. So what's the problem here? So this is called user ID. Yeah, and then let's create this. So let's bring this down. So this builder, let's create it. So we're going to have context and then snapshot. Okay, Copilot now is up to date. It's seen what we want in our code. So let's click tab. All right, so for some of you who does not have Copilot or as other assistants, you can just copy this, or maybe your other AI assistant has also predicted this. Okay, so great. And then for some of you who doesn't have any assistant, you can just write this code. It's not that much. All right, so if the connection is waiting, we're going to have that. If something is wrong, we're going to have that. And then if there's no private data, we're going to have that. Now here, once we have the data, we are going to display that. But here in the leading, you know that we have our widget. So this widget is called user image. User is called, what is that? User image. Think, yeah. So on the image, you know that we have the group dot group image. Where's that? What is it called? Group what? Group image. Yeah. So if you're wondering where this group is coming from, it's coming from here. Okay, from the snapshot. Okay, and then the radius, let's have I don't know what radius we used before. Maybe let's have 40. The on top, let's not do anything for now. All right, and then here on top it says that you are going to navigate to the group screen. Okay, group chat screen. But here it's just the same what we were doing in the chat list. Where is that? Chat, my chat list. Here. It's just the same as what we are doing here, all right? So we can even just copy this, all right? We can copy this list tab because it's just the same. Let's copy that. And then also we need to create just a separate this list tab, maybe to handle all the cases. Okay, so let's go to the private group, and then this list tab, it's just the same like that one. We can paste it here. Now let's get this right. So let's see, let's go back to the my chat screen, and then here let's copy all of these on top. We can copy that. And then we go here, and then here on top we can paste that. Then let's just correct that. So we need to import this, and then here instead of chat, so we need to just, okay, since we don't want to change all of these, let's change this to chat. Okay, yeah. Now here, yeah, we're going to check for sender UID. I'm sure it's what we have even in the group model. Let's just go to the group model. Where's our models? So we have sender UID. Yeah, so yeah, we're going to check if it's our UID, and then the last message we're going to check is me. And then here first we'll check the chat.message. Okay, what did we call this message? Let's go to the group model. What's it called? It's called last message. Okay, so let's copy that here. Instead of saying message, we're going to paste that. we're going to paste that, and then here you know that it's called group image, and then here it's called group name. Here what's wrong? Let's see, is it not called message type even here? Yeah, it's message type, but why are we having? Okay, so yeah, this needs to be an enum. We put it as a string here. Okay, so let's say message enum, message enum. Okay, and then we need to correct everywhere here, just like the same way we did in the message model. Where is the message model? So you see the message type was an enum, so we need to do this. Let's just copy that without, we don't want to waste time. Then here we just need to say .name. Okay, and then also where's our message type? So here we need to code it like this. Okay, group model, message type. What is it? Message type. Let's paste that. Where else? Let's see. Where else are we calling? I think that's it. All right, we can close this. Now in the group model, where are we having in the error? So here we need to get the message enum. Okay, so let's remove that. We just need to send it like that. Okay, and then what else? Now here, what else is remaining? So here, yeah, we need to go to the chat screen. Let's just import this. So here we need to pass the group image, so group ID, and then group name, and then group image. So here in the group ID, we again need to pass the group ID here. Okay, great. So that's all we need to do. Okay, now it's time to test this. All right, so let's see what is there. Let's run it. All right, it has loaded. Let's go to the groups. You can see that we are reading the private group chat. Okay, so now I think we need some padding also here. All right, yeah, we are reading this, and then we don't have a private group. Now let's try to get inside it. So Flutter Firebase coding, is that the name of the group? I'm not sure we named it that. So yeah, it's let's see. Yeah, that's a group name. So this is empty because we don't have a message. Okay, so let's come back. Now let's try to get inside this group. Okay, all right, we have an error. Okay, of course we're expecting this error because we did not do much here. Okay, so this error is in the chat app bar. Okay, which is why we should have an error, because if we are in the group, we shouldn't be going in the chat app bar. Okay, we need to create a group app bar. So here let's go in the chat screen and then see where we're getting an error, but maybe this is for the next video. Okay, I'm just gonna show you where the error is coming from. If we get into the chat screen here, you can see that in the app bar here, what is this a chat screen? Let's see. So we only have this chat app bar. Okay, this is only configured for the chat. We did not create an app bar for the group. Okay, you can see that this stream is for the chat. Okay, so this is where the error is coming from, and then we are going to set it in the next video. Thank you guys, and see you in the next video.